Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to NesFab. Today we're back with some more Galant VR420 stuff. Jesse's on his way back up, and we're going to continue getting this turbo and stuff swapped. So it's going to be a little spicy today. I think we're at like 96 degrees or something like that. So I'm going to get this Galant all opened up, the hood popped. We'll get our little badass umbrella set up. And yeah, we'll continue getting this turbo swap. We're going to have to do some fab work today to maybe cut up a V-band on the O2 housing, maybe weld one on the downpipe, fab up the intercooler piping. So yeah, we'll be doing a little bit of welding in this video, which is I enjoy doing. I love doing it. So we'll see. We'll see how it comes out. He also got some injectors. If you guys have ever heard of it, Alpha Injectors. Came in a really nice box, badass sticker, the data sheet. The injectors were packed really nice foam cushion with the pigtail jumper harnesses and stuff, some stickers and shit to represent. So yeah, it was a really cool box, man. Jesse just found this guy. I can't remember where he exactly found it, but I'm gonna have to ask him where he found it. But really good price on the injectors. So they're supposed to be kind of equivalent to like the FICs, but they're alpha injectors. So if anyone knows FICs, they look, just like them. An injector's an injector, I guess. So we'll have to make a resistor plug for that, but that's no big deal. That's just soldering some wires and stuff together. But got that. He ended up picking up. Got some V bands. He ended up picking up a battery tray, so we're gonna do a small battery kit on that. So yeah, but I'm really interested in seeing how these end up performing and stuff, because the price compared to actual FICs it's unbeatable right now. You can't beat the price. So we'll see how those go. We'll be doing kind of a more in-depth review on those and getting a bit more feedback. Just to talk to the guy, and so we're kind of doing like a little trial run and stuff for him. But anyways, so walk back to the channel. Once Jesse gets here, we'll get the time lapse rolling. And yeah, so we'll check back in here in a little bit. All right, the boss man showed up, and it's time to get to work, I guess. So Jess is over here kind of clearing some space for that new battery tray, which is way down. It's kind of dark, you guys can't really see it, but it's kind of getting some room for him to work. We're gonna get that mounted up. Right now I'm rolling around underneath. I can take you on a journey underneath there. Roll around underneath the car. With this FB Black, like I was saying in the last video, came with the V-banded O2 housing, and the car's got a 2-bolt flange downpipe. So we bought some flanges. The flanges are really nice. They came in from Evil Energy. It's just, unfortunately, they're a little bit different design. So we're gonna have to cut off the V-band on the O2 housing, weld on the new V-band, and then get the V-band welded on the downpipe. This downpipe's just kind of temporary for now. We just want to get the car together, get it running and shit, and then we'll do like a full 3-inch downpipe, stainless and all that. So I'm working underneath the car. I'm going to drop the whole exhaust out. I don't know why whoever had the car before made like the exhaust one complete solid piece. There's not even a flange or nothing back by the cat. So stupidity. So we're going to drop it. We're going to cut it behind the cat. I got 3-inch V-band flanges that we're going to weld on back there, so that way we'll at least have a 2-bolt exhaust system for now. In the future, we'll get another set after we get the 3-inch downpipe. We'll do a V-band flange at the end of the downpipe and then right at the cat, so that way he can swap out the test pipe and like a cat and all that stuff. So I'm under here in the shade, which is not too bad right now. It's supposed to be like 95 degrees. So let's see what happens. We'll see how much sweat we drip today. Got the pipe. This one's a little extra duty heavy, stainless for the intercooler piping right here. We're still waiting on Amazon to show up with the coupler that we need to put right here off the turbo, do the intercooler piping. So for now, I'm working on exhaust. He's working on the battery tray. Got those injectors to swap in. So yeah, got all kinds of shit to be working on here. So check back in here in a little bit. welding update. Jesse just rolled over to Buckeye to grab some 309 Al filler rod. I have everything but 309. I got mild, stainless, and aluminum. But since we were planning on using these flanges right here, let me try to get better with the camera. These new flanges with the old flange, but since the new flanges, they got that lip, it didn't match up with that old style flange. So cut off that old style flange. Gonna get this cleaned up, and then we'll get the new flanges on. But these are mild steel flanges. This is stainless, and yeah, we're gonna need some 309L to weld the mild to the stainless. This is mild, so we'll be good there. And we'll weld the flange on there. Got this all cut, so we'll say we're gonna weld in a 3-inch V-band there. So after the cap back, we got the cap, had the whole exhaust knocked off, and then we got it chopped here too. So we'll just weld a 3-inch V-band on there. So this little tool I picked up from Harbor Freight, a little bandsaw, works great. Nice clean cuts, a little bit of cleanup, not much going on there. Engine's kind of in pieces right now, so I'm gonna do all this welding stuff. Just gonna work on some other things underneath there, and yeah, that's what we got going on right now over here at old NESFAB. So more time lapse. All right, V-band tacked up. This one we're gonna wait until we get it in the car and get that V-band on. We just slid the cap back underneath here. Just kind of tossing some bolts in it real quick. Got a new thermostat in it. Getting ready to drop the turbo on the V-band. You brought the turbo out? Yeah. Got the turbo on here. Or sorry, got the new V-band on the turbo on the O2 housing. So hopefully we're getting ready to drop the turbo in for its final time, where it will stay and forever make lots of boost and power. And then Jesse's underneath there, struggling a little bit, but you can kind of see we got the V-band welded on the cap back. And hopefully the cap back's going to be a permanent install. And then we will, like I said, get the downpipe fitted. Hopefully that bolts up pretty good to the O2 housing. And then we'll get this guy, like I said, right here, test fitted. And then we'll get the V-band welded on there. And then the exhaust will pretty much almost be 100% for now until he does another 3-inch downpipe and shit. So sorry for the fan noise. That's what we got going on. Get the wastegate and everything bumped back in. So quick update, back to more time lapses. Alright, we got the test, or the downpipe test fitted. So we just got it up here on the welding bench. And yeah, it all fit good. I just did a few tacks on that guy, matched it up to the 2 housing. That's good. And then we just kind of slid that on there. It's a slip and slide 3-inch V-band, 3-inch pipe. Obviously the outer diameter is a little bit bigger to slip over the exhaust there. So getting this set up. I'll probably get this camera set up to get some live action. The welding, just for the YouTube videos are fun. Always doing the time lapse and stuff. But the welding helmet on, get the gloves on, and then yeah, we'll get to welding this, and then continue more of the final assembly for this day. So stay tuned. $500?
Normally. They went on South Holiday for $1.50.
Who makes it?
Harmony. Where I didn't. I think it's just your armrest on it.
We got some cloud coverage, but we're getting a little dark. We had a few sprinkles. We had a lightning bolt hit, and the thunder was like 1 second after. Man, it was pretty damn close. So, but it's cooling off. Hopefully the rain's. Oh, what'd you say?
Power through.
Power through. Hopefully the rain stays away. Jesse's getting these nice badass injectors put in. He's getting ready to slide down underneath of them and get this exhaust bolted up for the final time. And yeah, that's what we got going on. And then still waiting on Amazon to show up for a freaking coupler.
One.
That's holding us back from like I was showing you guys earlier. It's holding us back from doing the upper intercooler piping.
Luckily, we're not there quite yet.
Yeah,
and it might be like a tie.
We're coming up on it close, and then we got to build an intake for it, but that's obviously not going to prevent us from starting the car up and all that shit. Got a clutch to bleed, throw on some brake fluid, a few more things, but we're out here in this beautiful weather right now. GSD, getting shit done. Gotta fix that.
You know what that reminded me of?
What's that?
Green Day.
Green-
I'm having trouble trying to sing. It's like,
Done it. So we're just out here cutting away, fabbing up the upper nuclear piping. The Amazon showed up. So we got the coupler. We'll take this bad boy, over to the grinding wheel. Do a little bit of grinding. You guys want to watch? I can set this up right here. Alright, look at that. I got her all cleaned up. Nice wire wheel. Take her out here. Jesse got back with the parts. Shut up with some Sonic. Pounding some slushes. What's your favorite slush?
I'm all hopped up on fucking sugar.
We got this bad boy.
I'm telling you, right? I don't know where it is.
Fabbing up nuclear piping. Jesse's looking for shit we can't find.
That's for the dump?
Oh, right here, bro.
Fuck me.
Yep, right there. Right there.
Right in front of your eyeballs.
Nuclear piping intake. Some more shit. But we're grinding away. Back to more time lapses.